Good morning. Just got out of the shower. Just got done brushing my teeth. Slept in until about 7:20 when the dogs woke me up and they wanted to cuddle. Took some pictures of them and put them in the community chat. Then checked some of my messages on here and I see that I had a couple messages left for me, and one of the videos was a link to Governor Abbott, and he was saying that Chicago is trying to sue them down there because of the buses and transporting the buses. So my state, Illinois, is trying to sue Texas for bringing all the buses and stuff up here, and not giving any kind of 48-hour warning to make sure there's space for people to come in. The mayor here is saying, well, Abbott doesn't care. He's putting a lot of people at risk. It's a safety issue. When these people get here, sometimes they have to sleep on the streets. It's not warm here. If they slept on the streets there, it'd be easier on them than here. There's no shelter available for them. There's no food. There's no assistance immediately here. Where down there, it could be accommodated easier. The governor down there, Abbott, is saying, well, you guys are a sanctuary city. You can't sue somebody for transporting people to a sanctuary city. This is what you wanted. This is what you get, kind of thing. So the two of them have, I guess, lawsuits out for each other. And also at the same time, Abbott says, how are you going to sue me? And how's the Biden administration going to sue us for putting the National Guard on the border when we literally have 25 different states helping aid in the security of the border right now? You're going to sue 25 different states? You know, I guess there's like Tennessee and Georgia or Florida and everywhere else that sent National Guard and assistance to Texas to secure the border, and now they're in a position where, you know, they've got people, they've got manpower and stuff now. Some people think that I've had comments and stuff from people in Texas that are saying, look, we live here. We get to see this stuff going on, and Abbott puts on a good show, but he's not really doing what he says he's doing. What's happening is the National Guard is turning them over to the feds, but the Biden administration wants the feds directly on the border, and Abbott's not letting them. So there's some kind of backdoor grab-ass stuff going on where, you know, one is passing off to the other, but not directly being on the border. People are still coming in. The numbers are still increasing, kind of thing. So we don't know what we're getting fed. We don't know what the truth is. But we do know National Guard's there. We do know that up to 25 states are aiding in the securement of the border down there. Probably all conservative Republican states that have sent military to help Abbott and give them aid to secure the border down there. So that's kind of the update of what's going on right now. We've gotten no new, just random drop-off of migrants here in Chicago for quite some time now. So it's like about a week ago, we got a plane. I think it was like at O'Hare, where they dropped off 120 people, but no buses. It's slowed down a lot, definitely. And they don't want to be on the streets here because it's like below freezing, real feel and stuff like that. So that's the update. I thought about taking a trip down there like the end of February or something, just to kind of get some video footage and see what it's like, and maybe try to find one of these other YouTubers or something on here that you guys trust that can take me around and show me kind of what's going on, just so I can get the experience of driving in Texas where these areas are, so I can go see these migrants. I know Texas has, a lot of the Democratic Party in Texas has a lot of makeshift shelters everywhere in Texas. And there are certain towns in Texas that are actually aiding in the trafficking of illegals, because there's that, is it it's not JLR, is it? There's one of the dudes that go around and report on things and stuff like that, and he actually followed the vehicles transporting them to containment camps and then question the police officers that were allowing this stuff to happen and pulling security at the facility. And I thought it started with an A. Alta or Alt. I forget the name of it now. But I was watching the video, and the dude was questioning them. You're police officers, and you're in your uniform off duty while you're being paid to pull private security here, and you're aiding in this happening? You guys are transporting people in Texas to these different facilities, and you're just letting this happen? Aren't you supposed to be putting these people on buses and then shipping them out of here and stuff like that, like Abbott wants? Why are you guys running some kind of separate transportation ring here through like Catholic Charities and stuff, and you're sending them to these different facilities, and you're just filling them up, taking like old shopping centers and stuff that were not in use anymore, turning them into migrant like facilities where the entrances are blocked, and there's like a security guard that's like watching and monitoring and won't let certain people in if you don't look a certain way or they don't know who you are, all over Texas. And, despite the fact that the media is not covering that type of stuff, it's independent guys that are. And they're going up and they're getting in the face of these people. And they're being threatened to be thrown in jail and stuff like that for reporting and asking questions on stuff like this. Those two police officers that they were questioning didn't want anything to do with answering the questions. And it was almost like the way the guy was questioning them and the answers that they were giving, they knew that they were in the wrong for doing what they were doing. But because of what they were doing and who they were doing it for, they were going to get away with it. And that's going on all over Texas right now, all over southern Texas right now. And people are like, yeah, man, you guys are not getting to see what's actually going on here. It's not just Abbott taking people, funneling through, putting them on buses and shipping them out. We're actually filling up more and more and more here. And they're putting up more and more shelters and stuff all over the place here that you guys don't even get to see. And now I see that that's true because there's been several people reporting on that, showing more of what's going on in Texas than what the media shows or what, Abbott or somebody else talks about. I don't have a problem with Abbott. I think Abbott's doing what he has to do as a governor. And I support whatever that is that Texas feels like they need to do. But what I am saying is there's way, way, way more than what meets the eye with what's going on with Texas. Way more. And we'll never know exactly what's going on. But that's the gist of it. Y'all have a great day. I am going out for birthday dinner tonight. And my birthday's not until the middle of next week. I'm going out for birthday dinner tonight. And we're going to go out tuxedo shopping this afternoon for the wedding in May. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you, and I hope you slept well, and I hope you have a great weekend. Be safe. Don't be outside. It's too cold. Y'all take care. I love y'all.